Good evening, folks. It's about 11 o'clock Friday night. The crowd is just clearing out from the Christmas parade that they had earlier. We want to take you on a little walking tour of the lights of Gatlinburg, Tennessee tonight. We're going to start down here. We just walked from our motel. We're right below the Mountain Mall. We're going to start there and go up the street to the edge of town and back down. And we just want to bring you the many lights displays that they have right here in town. Gatlinburg is one of the most holiday festive lit places that we've been. We've been to a few that are maybe even a little bit more, but this is up there. So we've been coming to Gatlinburg every year at Christmas for 31 years now. Yes. And have not missed a year. No. Used to come sometimes to stay the whole week. We got 3 nights up here this time around. So we're going to take you on a lights tour right now, so go with us. What we're going to go through these pretty arches here, these white lights. I always like walking through or driving through something like this. Pretty neat. And like I say, we're behind the Mountain Mall right now. And over here to the left is the Ripley's Aquarium of the Smokies. They do. I noticed that earlier when we were at the parade. They go from, I didn't see the purple, I saw the red and the blue. But yeah, watch those lights change colors there at the aquarium. Actually, let me get out here in the open a little bit. I've got trees blocking right now. We'll walk over here just a little. All right, so there they are, they're green. Now they went from kind of orange to red. That's purple. So right here's the Mountain Mall to our right. A lot of shops there. What is it, 4 levels, I guess?
I think so.
4 or 5. A, B, C, D, E, F. 6, I guess. So the streets are starting to clear out a little bit now. One thing about Gatlinburg, depending on which season, they have a lot of these little statues around here. Right here's the snowmen. In the fall, they have the pumpkin men and women, I guess. So right across the street from here is the centerpiece of Gatlinburg, and that is the village area. We will take you across there probably towards the end of the video. Right here, you can look across and see the village. And we will walk through there towards the end of the video. So let's walk on up the street now. Got another snowman here. Surprised how many people are still out this time of night. Alright, so here's a snow lady over there standing far a place you could smell usually within 100 feet in any direction when they're open. They had those, they got corn dogs, but what else is that thing? That's sausage with all the peppers and onions, yeah. Pretty popular item. That place has been there as long as I can remember coming to Gatlinburg. Up there is the Gatlinburg Sky Bridge, the chairlift that goes up to that. This used to be where the Riverside Motel sat, and it is now another parking lot. That was, I think, the oldest motel in Gatlinburg, either that or the Gatlinburg Inn. But I think Riverside was actually built first. Yeah, there was a Shoney's. They've moved on up to a much smaller location, but a lot of the things I grew up seeing in Gatlinburg, I mean for decades, are not here any longer. It's changing a lot.
There was a t-shirt shop up there. We got our honeymoon t-shirt.
Our first honeymoon shirts, yep, that's right. It's gone. And the McDonald's, it's gone. It was on up here, but it's gone. Yeah. So, not that I come to Gatlinburg for McDonald's, but
it was just always there.
It was just always there. We actually did go in there a few times.
Yeah, when the kids were there.
Yeah. So, across the street, Reagan Terrace Mall. Now, there you see the Space Needle. That's kind of a signature scene around Gatlinburg as well. Okay. Sorry about that. We bought a new gimbal for this little Sony ZV-1 because it does not have a built-in stabilizer like our camcorder. And this thing, it does a good job holding it steady, except we haven't gotten it paired with a stick yet, so I'm having to still touch the camera manually, and every time I do that, the gimbal reacts to that and shuts off and starts beeping. So
we're still trying to learn the modes and everything. Hopefully it'll be a good one.
Yeah, but we do need to get it paired up, and we don't have that yet. Right over there, across the street's the Reagan Terrace Mall. That arcade's pretty new. Now that Pucker's, they just opened back up the pizza place up here. That burned down a few years ago. I don't even know if that was open the last time we were here a few months back. So I think that's kind of new. Jonathan's right here. That's a great store.
It is. A lot of nice t-shirts.
Yeah.
Here's my favorite. Braving the cold. I've got a hat on to cover my face as best I can. I'm holding these hot hand things. He's walking around, you know, with his hood off. I'm like,
I've got layers on. I just don't have my head covered.
I do too. I'm just like
right now, but
I don't handle the cold as good as you.
My ears will start getting numb here in a little bit, and I'll have to put my hood on. I can't hear myself talking. I'm wearing that hood. I feel like I talk too loud or something to accommodate, you know. But, all right, over here, the old Smoky Candy Kitchen. I hope that never goes away. That's always been there as long as I can remember coming to Gatlinburg. And the lights are, most of them are off. But bought many things in the old Smoky Candy Kitchen. So let me see if I can't zoom up on that without the gimbal reacting.
That horse up there on the top of the rock, that's been there as long as I can.
All the time or just at Christmas?
I know definitely at Christmas. I don't think they're there.
Yeah. Okay. Let's continue walking up through town. And we are now at the Gatlinburg Inn with the banjo or the bluegrass snowmen. And as you've heard me mention before, this is the spot where the Tennessee State Song and the official marching song, or the official fight song of the University of Tennessee Pride of the Southland Band is Rocky Top, and it was written in room 388 in the Gatlinburg Inn right here. Very old historic motel there. I'm sorry, folks. I wanted this to be a positive video, but I just, you know, everywhere we go, I try to give good advice and point out stuff. Like when we're in the national park, we noticed this after the parade was over. People were just leaving their coffee cups, their food out. I want you to look at the trash in the street right now.
It's the worst part of it. It's just everywhere.
Well, it is, but it was actually bad back where we were standing. People would get done with their coffee or their hot chocolate, and they just leave the cups right there for to be picked up by the town. And basically the streets are just trashed right now. And that's really, really sad. Honestly, I'm glad I was taught better. It's just, I think that's a reflection, whether good or bad or right or wrong or fairly or not, that's a reflection on a person's upbringing right there. I mean, yeah. I know they got equipment that does that, but it's just, and I'm sure that was accidental. Look at that little baby shoe. I couldn't tell if that was a little boy or a little girl's shoe, but somebody probably realizes they're missing that right now. But just look at this. Let's get back to showing the lights. So all the way up through there, as far as you can see, just beautifully lit. All right, so some pretty lights up in here in the little holler area. Kind of nicely done up right here. Just wanted to show you that really, really quick. Try to talk over the music. So there's Elks Plaza. I want to say that the best Italian restaurant in Gatlinburg is called The Best Italian. And it's right back in there at Elks Plaza. And we went there once.
Yes.
Really, really good.
It was good.
So right here in front of Old Smoky, we got the snowman. It's just baked some chocolate chip cookies. Oh, that's right. They got the little Christmas countdown thing.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, I did too. So we got 17 days, 23 hours, 54 minutes, and 32 seconds. Oh, yeah, it's just, what do you want me to wait on? Alright, so Reagan Terrace Mall here. Got some, if you hear that humming noise behind us, that's the guys coming down with the blowers to blow the trash out into the streets that is left here by all the parade goers. Wow, just wow. That's people. I've heard some people say this. I mean, well, I hate to use a Christmas video to talk about this, but if you're in any of the Facebook groups, a lot of times people ask about restaurants that allow you to bring a pet and sit outside, and people talk about leaving nasty dogs at home. I had 10 times rather be next to a dog. Yeah. I ain't never seen a dog do this, you know. That's my 2 cents on it. Dogs are generally much more well behaved than some people are, are they not?
Yeah, there's people who have a dog and travel with it. The dog knows how to act.
Yeah. Alright, so walking back down, we're back down now by Fanny Farkle's. And almost back at the village. That is going to be where we end the video. In the beautiful village, which is, I don't know, what is it patterned after, like Switzerland maybe, or German? I don't know.
Very pretty. And back in the day, like he was saying when we started, we used to spend practically the whole week of Christmas here. I don't know how many of you guys remember the Jelly Jar little coffee shop in there. We used to always get a hot dog or a hot chocolate or something. And the old man, I wish I could remember his name. He was always
nice old man,
Yeah.
He ended up passing away.
Yeah. And now I don't know what the store is, but that was a nice
it's a dog treat store now.
That's right, yeah, it is.
But yeah, we used to get like a hot eggnog and sit out there many nights like this. Some of them even colder. Probably in the teens right now. We would sit out there, even the fountain would freeze.
Yes. Well, I noticed earlier when we were out there, there's a lot of ice on the side of it.
Well, good. If it's froze, I want to get that. I love
it
seeing
was still running, but there was some frozen spots, and maybe more so now. Yeah.
I mean, it's well below freezing now. What's the temperature?
I know earlier said the low was going to be, I think, 14.
And that's here in town.
Yeah. My phone's cold.
Which means at the top of the Smokies, it'll drop below 0 tonight. So what do we got here in Gatlinburg? It's 20.
20.
Not quite.
Well, no, it says the low's going to be 20 now. It was 14 earlier when we were out there at the parade.
So it's not going to get any colder.
No, this is it.
I mean, it will, though. So, still cold enough. 20 degrees is plenty cold. All right, so over here, Pancake Pantry. Village is always very nicely done up. Here's another Old Smoky. There's 2 Old Smoky candy kitchens here in town. There's the taffy maker. That's quite a process to watch. It looks like this battery's about to go too.
Wow, that's fast.
Yes, it was. Are you sure you didn't put the old one back in?
No, you took it from my new one.
I did give you a new one. It's already about to go down.
It's so cold, like you said, it goes quicker.
Shouldn't have gone that quick. So hopefully it will last till we get through the village here. Here's the photo op of the village, is the sleigh with the trees.
Oh, yeah, the fountain's much more frozen than it was earlier.
Let's go over here and look at that. Go ahead and get your picture right quick. I don't want to photobomb it, but I need to get over before the battery goes. Okay. So yes, here's the fountain. That's the centerpiece of the village. And yes, the ice is definitely forming. Look at that. By tomorrow morning, that's going to be a big block of ice. We have now reached the back side of the village, so these 2 little archways are new this year.
Yeah, they are.
Those have not been there in years past. I actually saw them, I can't remember if it was a video or if it was on Facebook, but I actually knew they were here. But first time they've ever been here. They're very pretty. The other stuff is usually here, but have red lights. They've got those here on Cherokee Orchard Road. Those actually used to go across the main street many, many years ago. That was the Christmas lights downtown. And now they don't have any more electrical wires that go across the street on the main road on 441. So they had the tree lights on the side that you've been seeing, which was a good thing. They no longer had the power lines going across the roads on the main strip. That's very pretty right here.